We are live. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
So, tonight, Bobby and I are going to take you back to 1891 and tell you of the mystery of Rosetta Bray, which Bobby is actually related to, a long lost.
Yeah, if I can inject in here, I found out my sister is amazing into ancestry, and she told me the story of this relative, which was my great grandmother's aunt, right? And it hit me in my mitochondria DNA, and it's bothered me ever since. And so Cassie and I did these years ago. I had such a blast with it. So I thought of her after a couple months of pawning that in my head about what went on with her. And so she's given me this opportunity. So I'm so appreciative. And wait till you hear what she did, you guys. Anyway, that's for me.
I can't wait.
Take it over,
So I'm going to tell
Cassie.
you.
But then,
So
like,
go ahead.
oh, I was gonna say, then I'll throw my tarot and see what we get, see what energy picks up, because it is reading energy. So that's kind of ancient energy. So let's hope my guides come in and give me some extra help.
I'm excited to see what you
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
So I will read what we found on the historical side, which is there's still a lot more answers, which Bobby's going to try to grab some answers. So let me start with what happened, what they said happened. All right. So on the morning of March 27th of 1891, a young man sat inside a farmhouse in eastern Otterntail County, Minnesota, holding a newspaper in his hands, and his name was Adalbert. I think I have that right. Adalbert Goheen.
Yeah, be my guest.
He was, yeah, and he was not yet 21. He had apparently gone to some trouble to find a copy of the Fergus Falls Weekly Journal, and when the newspaper finally reached him, he did something that, under ordinary circumstances, might have seemed perfectly innocent. He opened it, glanced at the front page, and he found an article and then stopped. So, according to a witness who later testified about the moment, Goheen took a long breath, almost a sigh of relief. Like, I don't even know how this is here, but let's just go into it because it sounds good. And this is what happened. So he put the newspaper down, and when he read what he just read concerned a woman whose frozen body had been discovered beside the railroad tracks in Fergus Falls for 4 days earlier, and her name was Rosetta Bray. And within a matter of weeks, the young man sitting in that farmhouse would be accused of murdering her. Within 7 months, he would stand beneath the gallows. And before his death, he would accuse his own family of the killing. And interrupt me if I'm wrong at all, Bobby.
Oh, no, you're doing great.
Okay. Attempting to manufacture evidence against his brother and repeatedly insist that he was innocent. Mm-hmm. More than a century later, the most disturbing question surrounding the case may not be who killed Rosetta Bray, but why. Rosetta Bray was approximately 30. Mm-hmm. She was short, heavy-set, and people in Fergus Falls knew her as an eccentric figure who wandered through the town wearing. So she was wandering through the town. She seemed to be homeless.
Well,
is this right?
From what I understand, from what I've read, her husband left her.
Okay.
And so this is 1891 in the middle of Minnesota somewhere. And, who knows what skills she had and what opportunities were for women in that time frame, right? Exactly. So the eccentric, if you've read the newspapers of that time frame, are very flowery language. They described her clothing as, raggedy and fingerless gloves and all this kind of stuff. So the picture I can formulate in my head was, she was on pretty hard times and destitute and, I don't know, rotating through that town as best she could, trying to stay alive. And then somehow she met this young man. And but there was also that weird thing about, I don't know if you're going to mention it, about she was going to go talk to the sheriff. So I'll let you, because that part she was going to go talk to the sheriff and she didn't. So I'll let you take back over. But
I hope I got this right. And it says she sometimes slept in the barns or sheds. Yeah. And although she could have sought shelter in the country poorhouse, she refused. Yeah. She, for her own reasons, people considered her, they didn't consider her dangerous. No, right? No.
Yeah. No.
She was regarded as, one of the people the community learned to recognize. a familiar figure. So, okay. Then came the winter of 1891. On March 23rd, a railroad employee discovered a body near the Great Northern Tracks in Fergus Falls, and the snow had covered the woman. So this... At first, there was nothing about the scene that immediately suggested murder. The assumption was that Rosetta had fallen, wandered outside, fallen on the tracks, and frozen to death.
Yeah.
Her body was taken to the local undertaking, and because no one had immediately identified her... Wait, let's see. So at first, they thought it was just that she froze to death. Then they casually moved her head, and they saw that there were... And behind her right ear was a bullet wound. So not once, but twice.
Two right back of her head here. Kind of execution style, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
I mean, wow, popped her right there. And I thought what it said too, her body was there and it was covered with snow. So they didn't think there was anything bad that happened, but it snowed. She'd been missing. I mean, she was staying at a boarding house at that time. And the woman said she was agitated and she had to go meet somebody, but she didn't tell them who she was going to go meet and all this kind of stuff. So, one tragedy. And I think the thing about the bullets was they took her body in because they just thought she froze to death. Poor Rosetta, we kind of figured something would happen like that. But then some guy, because they wanted to identify her, that's right, it was before she was identified, he turned her head. This guy reached and did that, and that's when they saw the bullet hole.
The 2 bullet wounds, okay.
Yeah.
So this is a murder.
Oh, yeah.
So,
and I think
No, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, a lot of times they would have put in that maybe she was some of the flowery language, but like a drunkard or anything like that. So there wasn't anything other than eccentric, So they could have just been cool about what they were saying about her. But I don't think, she just seemed to be a lost soul.
She was maybe lost, yeah.
Yeah, sad.
So, and here it says that the investigation soon turned to a young man named Bray-Goheen. So apparently they were having a relationship?
And that's the thing we don't really know. Because it seems like yes, but no. It's like they knew each other. There was stuff going on. And even his brother was involved with stuff. I mean, there was some kind of entanglement. And like I said, we don't know how this woman was surviving. So
we don't know, if she was having a secret romance or what she was doing. But somehow there must have been some kind of talk or something with Adalbert, because he became a, what do you call it? That
he was a suitor, because actually they went to was it a pastor or somebody in town, and he went to this guy, or it was some important person. I don't know who it was, but anyway, Adalbert, however you say that name.
Yeah.
And Rosetta both separately went and talked to this guy and said, hey, is this somebody worth marrying? So they must have been talking about it, thinking on it, and
exactly.
Of course, so there was definitely something going on there. But then what was the deal about her wanting to talk to the cops? And there was that threat. She was saying that she was being threatened, that she couldn't talk to any other man or something. Did you get that? Was in there as well. So jealousy. I mean, what the heck was going on?
Their relationship was being conducted quietly, away from public attention. Mm-hmm. By February, Adalbert had apparently considered something far more serious than casual. He went to his former attorney and asked whether the lawyer thought Rosetta would make a suitable wife, and his lawyer told him that he believed she would. Rosetta herself had apparently asked the lawyer too about Adalbert. The lawyer even attempted to play matchmaker. So let's see. She wanted to know whether she could be married at the Honeycutt home, which I think is the lawyer's home. But anyways, so there was a warning. 3 days before her death, Rosetta sent a message to the local police chief that she wanted to see him about something, but she never showed up. No one ever learned exactly what she intended to tell him. And then came Saturday, March 21st. Rosetta was reportedly depressed. She told an acquaintance she had been arguing with Adalbert. She asked a question that would haunt the investigation. She asked what her friend would think of a man who cared about her so much that he had threatened to shoot her if she looked or spoke to another man. Rosetta apparently told the man that if he was serious, she would meet him anywhere and find out whether he actually intended to shoot her. She'd probably say, like, oh, show me. Or, I don't know. Sometimes at the time, it might have sounded like an argument between two people involved in a troubled relationship. After Rosetta was murdered, those words took on an entirely different meaning. So that Saturday evening, Rosetta had dinner at the Honeycutt residence, which was, I believe, the lawyer's residence. Mrs. Honeycutt noticed that something was wrong. Rosetta seemed uneasy. At approximately 7 o'clock, she prepared to leave. She said that she had to meet this party. Mrs. Honeycutt understood exactly what she meant. Adalbert. Rosetta said she would probably return at around 8:30 p.m. or 9, but she never came back. A short time after leaving the Honeycutt house, Rosetta was seen walking through town, and she appeared agitated. At the same time, another witness saw Adalbert. He was walking quickly. He was wearing a dark suit and a derby hat. And notably, he had no overcoat. It was a cold night that night. Later, at approximately 9 o'clock, a family living near the Great Northern Tracks saw a tall man walking with a shorter woman, which could have been them. The man appeared to be persuading the woman to walk towards the railroad tracks. The night was bright, the moon was out. The two disappeared in the direction of the tracks, and moments later, there was 2 gunshots heard. A witness subsequently heard someone running, and then a slender young man in dark clothing, wearing a dark hat, no overcoat, came rapidly along the tracks. Rosetta Bray never returned to the Honeycutt residence. At some point afterward, Rosetta's body was left beside the railroad tracks, with snow covering her, and for days the murder remained hidden beneath the winter landscape. When her body was eventually discovered, authorities initially believed they were looking at an unfortunate death from exposure until someone moved her head. The bullets told another story, the bullet holes. And now investigators had a suspect, but Adalbert Goheen was already gone. Goheen left Fergus Falls shortly after Rosetta's death. When his mother was asked where he had gone, she said he was headed toward Fargo. But Adalbert eventually gave investigators a different story. He claimed that he and his older brother Anderson had decided to walk to Wadena looking for work as lumbermen. When that plan failed, he said they intended to travel west into Dakota. According to Adalbert, they walked from Wadena to Alexandria and eventually caught a freight train back toward Fergus Falls, but there was one problem. That story wasn't true. Witnesses placed Adalbert in Woodside Township during the period that he claimed to have been traveling elsewhere. And investigators discovered something else. Rosetta had told friends that she was going to meet Adalbert at 7 o'clock that evening of March 21st. A witness had seen Adalbert walking rapidly around that same time. Mm-hmm. His claim that he had not seen Rosetta that night was becoming increasingly difficult to believe. And then came the ammunition. 5 bullets. On March 29th, Deputy Sheriff Chris Johnson went to the Goheen residence, and he found Adalbert in his room and arrested him. The evidence against him was, still largely circumstantial, but while Johnson was questioning him, Adalbert suddenly made a quick movement toward his waist, and he tried to disguise it by putting his hands on his hips. The deputy noticed and searched him. Hidden between Adalbert's belt and his waist was a small leather pocketbook. Inside were 5 unused .38 caliber revolver cartridges. Adalbert was taken into jail and charged with first-degree murder, and the investigation continued. There's more. There's a lot more. Should I keep going? Or do you want to?
Well, I think we could probably. I don't know how long people want to just sit there and listen, but no, keep going, because there is your questions. What you wrote all those questions and the other part too. I would do it, Kelsey. I think it's really good.
Well, let's see. Let's see.
You wrote some good stuff, girl.
I don't want to go too long, but I do want to get a little bit more, and then we're going to get over to Bobbi to see if she can answer the questions of what really happened. Let's see. It was a yellow handkerchief. On March 24th, Adalbert stopped at a farmhouse for breakfast. I don't think we need that though. But I
Yeah.
just want to see. I want to see.
Wasn't there like a scarf, or there was property that was found and different things like that? And then, of course, he accused his brother, and then even like his whole family for a while there when he was in jail. And, and so they struggled.
He tried to say it was his brother.
Yeah, he accused his own brother.
Let's see. Was he okay, the brother. So inside the jail, Adalbert became increasingly desperate. He complained about his lawyers. Let's see. I'm trying to see. Soon the brothers were sitting inside the same jail, but Adalbert could not produce evidence supporting his story. He couldn't provide names. Anderson was released, so the accusation had failed against his brother, right?
I think he accused his mother and brother of like being innocent or some junk, So, but he's a 20-year-old kid sitting in jail, scared to death, So, I mean, I kind of.
Here's the gallows. He's at the gallows. Adalbert put down his accordion. He climbed the stairs to the second floor. He climbed. Okay, let's see. No, but I'll show these gentlemen how a man can die. So he did get executed.
Mm-hmm.
He was executed for it.
Yep. They hung him.
Let's see. Okay. Oh my gosh. So there's a question. What exactly was Rosetta's relationship with the Goheen family? What did she send to the police chief 3 days before her death? What did she intend to tell him? Why did she seem frightened on the night she was supposed to meet with Adalbert? Wow. And why did Adalbert spend his final months repeatedly accusing his brother and his mother? Was he just, desperately trying to save himself, or was there some kind of truth? Let's see. So Adalbert, Goheen took all his secrets to the grave. So who done it?
Yeah. Because I don't remember. I'm not sure if he ever confessed. Did he confess at the end?
I don't believe he never confessed. So he ended up, passing, and they ended up hanging him for it.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they hung him. I mean, so 2 people. Let's see, you guys. I mean, like I said, this hit me at such a level. But this is ancient energy. So let's see what I get. I'm just going to go ahead and start with I like to throw 5 cards, my organic thing. And let's see what we get here. And I want to see. All right, there's the first card out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right off the top. Let's see. What can you tell me? What is any information here? Oh, wow. We got a page. So we got some information. 5 of Swords. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, and the Hermit. Well, wow. I'm going to use my clear cards too. I want to do some stacking, you guys. I have these new really cool transparent cards. What I'm seeing right off the bat here is there was opportunity. So if there was opportunity, was there motive? Okay, because dead center here is opportunity. Now on this side over here, there is information, something was created, something happened slowly. And whatever it was, somebody was really in their head and up in their arms and about it, right? Over here was the Queen of Pentacles, so stability, and then the Hermit. The Hermit. I don't understand, because that could be just being representing him being in jail, sitting in jail or whatever. But so far, I'm not sure what this means. So let me ask about the Page of Pentacles. Let's see what we get on the Page of Pentacles. Because what information, is this just going to come in slow or? Oh, okay. It was thought out. That's why. Okay, thank you. That's okay. All right. So this is what I'm picking up. It was planned. He kind of knew he was going to do this. or whoever did it, I hate to say he, in case it wasn't poor Edelbert, or Edelbert, however you say his name. But yeah, that's what I heard. I just heard. But let me get this. Let me throw these cards. I want to get these cards out here. Oh, one, two, three. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Whoa. Oh no. All right. I know you guys, these are really cool cards. You stack them. Look at this. Look at this trail of something here. And this card here, that's the Ten of Swords. That's killing something. I mean, that's a body there full of knives, right? That's on the back here. And then look at this person on their knees thrusting forward. The coin, that's a pentacle. It's their life. It's their physical being. And look at the, wow. Look at the dude on his knees with the sword. All on the pentacles here. He thought about it. Whoever did this murder, it was well thought out. I mean, they've been thinking about it for a while. So, okay, I'm hearing the family. I'm hearing the family. So maybe they didn't approve of her. Is this what we're getting? Let me get the Five of Swords, because the next card here is all about somebody, you know, this is your mental aspect here, and you are going to win. Somebody here was going to win and get over, defeat their enemies, right? So let's find out about that. But yeah, I really believe in that. Just, oh God, you guys, I just want to look at that again. Look at that again. Does that not trip you out? Look how it progresses from the death to the pleading to the guy on his knees with the sword. Ah, I love those cards. Anyway, tell me about the Five of Swords. Let's find out about this. Was there rage? I'm hearing there. Somebody was, well, obviously somebody was really off, but it feels like there was rage involved. Tell me about this. Can you please tell me about the Five of Swords? What is going on with the Five of Swords? Ooh, 1, 2, 3. What have you got for me? Well, we have got, wow, the high priestess. We've got the high priestess. How weird. And then we've got the world. Oh, shit. And then the Three of Cups. Okay, you guys, I'm going to tell you right now, this was a joint venture. I think he was right. I think from what I'm seeing here so far, because with the ending, the high priestess, you know, it could be a female, but either way, that is somebody, you know, connected and tuned, whatever, but somebody with feel. So I'm picking up that's like representing Rosetta here, and the ending. And then look at these people clinking their glasses. I think there was definitely involvement of more than just him. I don't think this was just, I'm picking up, I don't believe it was just him. I think the family didn't approve of her, or there was something going on, and that's probably why he lashed out and was accusing them. But I'm still, I don't know. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune here. Let's look at what was the opportunity? What was the opportunity? All right, there's the first card. Second, third. All right, so what is the opportunity? What are you telling me about this opportunity? Who is this? Cups. Oh, the Five of Cups. The spilt milk card. Something had to go away. And now we've got the 10 of Pentacles. All right, an ending. And this. 12. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. Okay, check it out. Look at this here, and the Hanged Man in the back, and look at this, the ending, a completion in a life. It's over, and there's the Hanged Man, and look down here. Oh my gosh, the spilt milk, the sorrow, the sadness. See this, the emotional world. You know what? okay, it was an individual that did kill it. I mean, obviously, it was one dude, but I'm still saying there was discord. There was something going on within his family, and I don't know. I think maybe they probably thought she was too old, or they didn't approve of her because she was the town eccentric or whatever. And that's what I'm getting at. Wow, that is something else. Look at that. So what I'm seeing in this card is, yeah, he regretted it. He was not happy about it. I mean, but there's more fear than there is regret. Let's look at the Queen of Pentacles, and I'll throw some more because I'm still not getting. I don't know though. Heartbreak, ending it, and was the Hangman. See, it was him. It was him. Let's keep going. Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about the. I'm telling you, I did. It was a one. Let me go. 1, 2, 3. I think it was him. He definitely did it, but I think he did it for, like I said, because of the family. But let me see what this is. What do we get on the? Okay. So this is the Ace of Pentacles. New beginning. Let me see. The next one, 6 of Swords, moving to calmer water. And again, with the, God, look at all these cards, the Pentacles. This one is the 5. Look at how they're coming out. Look how we keep seeing like some lamentation or lamenting or somebody with loss definitely, and then all this ending. And now look at all these swords again. Swords again. He had to leave. He had to leave to get away. On that Queen of Pentacles, he had to move. Mental instability is what I'm hearing now. I'm hearing mental instability is what it was. Okay. But I think a lot of it, I'm still picking up. I'm definitely picking up that it was he probably, his brother, his mother, I just don't know, she's coming through big time for me, did not approve of her. Right. And this, he was all flipped out about it. He was definitely upset about it. But why he would do this, why he would kill her, because he definitely did it. It was him. And he felt immediate relief. I mean, he definitely felt relief. It was like, oh my God, it's finally over. But why her? Why did she have to die for this to be over? Tell me about the Hermit, please. Tell me about the Hermit. Why the Hermit? Why is he here? Ooh, 1, 2, 3. These cards. What do we got? Ooh, the 3 of Wands. And now we've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight. Oh my God. Of Cups. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at the conflict. That's why he had to go in. That's why he was doing all this shit. Look at this conflict. They're back to back here. The emotions and his stability. And then look above here. Once again, the three people, you know, with that flame on top, the vision. I swear, this poor kid, I swear. Wow. I mean, I'm appreciating what I'm getting here. I think this kid just kind of lost his stuff because of I think he really liked her. I mean, I think he would really wanted to be with her. Obviously, they talked. They were looking at these resources. But I believe his family created a lot of stress for him, and that's why he turned on him. But I wanted, why? Let me throw another row, because why would you? I'm totally convinced there's no way with this one in particular. Where is that? I mean, there's no way, because there it is. Here's the Hanged Man, the ending, and lamentation. Aren't they? I love these things, Ava. Aren't they cool? Let me throw another. I want to know, because I still don't. It's explaining. It's saying why. It is giving us information. I do absolutely believe that his family were like dead set against her. But Is jealousy a factor? Please, can you tell me more about this? I mean, we get it. He did do it. So you're telling me he did kill her. And there was grief. And there was obviously, he was very conflicted at the end and all that good stuff. Okay, that seems normal. But why? Why did you? Here we go. Ooh, wow, that was weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we get? Queen of Wands. Interesting. What mama wants, mama gets. King of Swords. Holy cow. So no feels about this. No feelings whatsoever. 3 of Wands. We got that again. We got that with the clear cards. That looking out, that vision, that seeing. And that's got ships going away too. Hang on. Let me get 2 more here. Knight of Swords. Woo. Ah! 5 of Wands, the kerfuffle card. You're still not telling me. You're still not telling me. Hang on here. What did he see? Okay, what did he see? He saw something. Now I see he saw something. But I still think these 2 cards over here, this is mama. This is mama giving him a lot of ear noise, but he saw something, right? Threw him into that mental rage or whatever, and started the battle. Started the battle. You're still not. Why? I'm gonna throw right on top of this. I want to know. Or no, okay. They just told me to go with the clear cards. I'm gonna go with the clear cards. All right, I'll do it. Okay. All right. So tell me about the Queen of Wands. Why? I really feel like this was his mother. It's not Rosetta at all, because Rosetta wasn't getting what she wanted, obviously, right, you guys? So tell me about the Queen of Wands, please. What is this about? Why is the Queen of Wands here, please? Can you give me some clarification? Ooh, 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, 7 of Cups. That's knowing what you want. That's oh my goodness. And the next one was sorry about these cards are so hard to read in this light. There it is. The 6 of Cups. Oh, thank you, Chris. Okay, God dang. And so the 6 of Cups, the 6 of Cups is nostalgic, right? So somebody around a long time, somebody definitely around a long time. And look at this last one. Oh my goodness. The 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords. Why? Why? What do we got going? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Did he get orders? Look at this. Chris, you're there. Look at this. Because look, they're cheering and they got the cups and they're all happy. But then look at right there next to it with the 3 of Swords. And that's clarity, creativity in your noggin, in your mind. And then look up here with the cups again. Now, which is this one here? The 6. See? That's nostalgia. That's time. That's what's been going on. Oh, did Rosetta help bring anyone who participated in the justice after her death? I will ask. But look at this. I mean, really, seriously crazy, you guys. This is really something. It wasn't just him. I'm going to stick with that. I will go to my dying day on that one. It definitely wasn't him, because this really feels somebody celebrated. Somebody was actually glad it happened on that Queen of Wands. And I'm telling you, it's mama. I'm telling you, I think it was mama. I think it was mama, because it's on that Queen of Wands. And she had a lot to do with this, messing with her son's head on this one. Dollars to donuts. But I still don't get. Let's tell me about the King of Swords. Maybe can you tell me why? 1, 2, 3. The King of Swords. Okay, so That's just straight up knowledge, information, an idea, and no emotions. That's why, and it's right over here by Mama. So, ooh, what do we get? Oh, we got the Magician. Girl knew she could pull this off. I swear to God. Oops, gotta flip it this way. Sorry, you guys. It's these cards are really 6 of Swords. Check this out. Oh my God. They thought they would get away with it. They thought they would get away with it. That's what, look at all, I mean, they absolutely, on this King of Swords, that's why they were so cool. This is why there definitely was, like I said, he was prompted or whatever into doing this. And wow. And they really thought they could get away with it. That's what I'm picking up. They thought they could get away with it. They figured, and just leave. Thank you. They just said that's why he lured her down the train tracks, because it was isolated. People aren't going to go hang out down by the train tracks in the middle of winter, all that good stuff. This was planned. This was definitely planned. Tell me about the 3 of Wands. So who got the vision? If we get a queen here, I'm going to know. But tell me about the 3 of Wands, please. Why? Who had this vision? Who was looking out? I don't know. I'm not really sure. No, because I got the Hanged Man earlier, right above on the card of an ending, the finality of a physical life, of a physical world. And it was the Hanged Man, and he was hung. So I do believe he did it. But I still say there was a lot more to it than just a kid jealous or whatever. No, it was more than that. So, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we got. So tell me about who got the vision here. Who got the vision? Oh, no. Oh, no. Are you kidding me? Guess who got the vision? The Queen of Swords. Oh, my goodness. I'm telling you, Mama was evil. That's what I swear. What's this next card? The 7. Is this? No, the 9 of Cups. Interesting. Oh, and the last card here is the 6 of Wands. Oh my goodness. Look at this, you guys. Look at this. He obeyed Mama. Look, there he is. And look, there she is right there behind calling the shots. There was because she planned. I swear to God, Mama was the mastermind. And he obeyed. He did what Mama wanted. She's the one that came up. She was the main planner. Okay. Wow. Let's go on. I still do not. And then he had killed. But he did make it. Yes. See? So I'm telling you, that's what I got. He did do it. But I'm telling you, and I'm picking up big time Mama here. And I don't know where the brother, I'm not picking up the brother. I'm picking up her energy. As far as she didn't approve of Rosetta, didn't want her in the family. I'm sure that's what it was. And maybe he was weak. I don't know what happened to him, but I swear she planned it and he did it. He followed out the plans. But let's go to this one. Let's go to the Knight of Swords, because that's always fast action, something coming in, and the idea, right? So this is telling on her. We're getting told on her. I wonder if she was ever questioned or investigated. I don't think I ever read anything about that, about her being spoken to anyway. I know the brother was, but not her. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Oops, I'll have to get you back. 1, 2, here it is. Sorry, guys, slippery cards. Okay, so who got the idea? What happened with that? Oh, check this out. Oh my goodness. The Page of Swords. Younger person. Okay, younger person. Definitely got the idea, but listen to the oh no. Oh no. The Hermit again. The Hermit again. We got the Hermit again. And then what is the last one? The Two of Cups. Okay, so he received the message, right? He listened to Mama, and it was definitely, look at this. The Two of Cups is always, a really tough emotional choice. And then yet up here with the Hermit again. So it's such a contradiction. It's such a conflict I see within him. And yet I'm going to, he did it. He absolutely did it. But here he's all upset again. Like I said, I kept seeing lamentation and a lot of, sorrow up here about the whole thing. And that was in this first row here. And then it said it, he did do it, but I absolutely picked up that there was other people involved, and boy, are they nailing Mama here. But that's why, why are they just repeating? Okay, I'm going to keep on him because they're kind of repeating the story, because now I'm seeing what it is. That's why he, was accusing everybody. He was going within. He was like thinking about everything. And that's when all the accusations kept coming out from him. And then, of course, that hard choice. What was his hard choice? His hard emotional choice? Was it punking out his parents, or was it killing her, his family? Punking out his family or her? I'm not so sure. So tell me about the 5, because here's the fight card. The last one we got here was the fight happened, right? So tell me about the fight card. What is going on? Tell me about the 5 of Wands. So it happened. So we have 1, 2, 3. What do we got here? Two of Wands. Wow. That was there. Then we got, whoops, the Hierophant. Oh, wow. Oh. I believe, she had to have known, right? Would they all live together? So, yeah, I'm sure. And let me get this last card here. Is this can't see. Oh, it's the King of Pentacles. Holy cow. And that's on the fight. So he freely, so the fight, which it really wasn't that big of a deal. This is like a low range kerfuffle card, right? So somebody was just unstable here, extremely, well, obviously. But yeah, because it wasn't that, it was defending, but look at here. He definitely made the choice. And it was about the tradition. Oh no. Oh my God, you guys, I'm sorry, but it's just like, it's, his traditional world. He was doing, and again, however, I want to tell you, she was questioning when I can't. I don't want to tell you she was questioning when I don't know. I don't know if she's questioning what I read. I didn't get that, but thank you. I think this is more about her again. I think this is what started the fight. Let me correct myself here. And it was a very cognizant choice decision about their life. This is the Wands. This is your life. It's what you do in your life. And it hit her in her traditional world. And, with the King of Pentacles, yeah, I'm telling you, Mama was rotten to the core. It was absolutely had to her. Well, of course, now he's no saint either, right? Of course not. But yeah, she had a big play. What was that question Chris had up? I need to. But why? Just tell me, why did you do this? Oh, he was threatened. I just heard they threatened him. They threatened him. They threatened him. Tell me, what's that card? I was right. The Tower. They threatened him. That's why he did it. He was threatened with something. He was going to lose his inheritance or whatever was going on in that family. She's got to go. She's got to go. I was right about that. They definitely threatened him. Now, why? Can you tell me? Since he seems to be here. But why did you do it? Can you just tell me why? Why did you kill her? He said to relieve a burden. I was asking why. See, and that's all back to here with Mama and all about her life and what she wants and what she desired. Anyone who participated in death. Oh, thank you. Did Rosetta assist in bringing anyone who participated in death to justice after her death? Thank you, Chris. Anyway, yeah, look with him. I swear he was being hammered, nailed, and the kid just lost his damn mind. But let me ask about that. Did Rosetta? Can I get Rosetta's energy? He just did it because he couldn't take it anymore. That was the identified man that was in the hotel room with her, but he wasn't stocky. See that, and then so what is it about the other man thing? And she had a husband that left her, but I don't know where he was. I don't think he was ever in the scenario at all. So who was that? Who was this other man? Good questione. Let's see what we get. I'm getting him and Mama so far. And I'm going to tell you, Mama hammered that kid and did not want her in their family at all. And he did do it. He definitely did it. And as far as I'm concerned, these two cards here are an admission. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It definitely did. He definitely did. But let me see, because I'm not feeling her. I'm really not feeling her. And I was hoping I would. I'm feeling them. Maybe it's just because their energy was worse. More powerful. Let me see if I get Rosetta. Chris, look. Too much, too little, too late. Nobody was on her side. Nobody was on her side. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, there was energy there, but it just plotted. So it was. I keep hearing she was an unfortunate. Okay. So the fascination or the interest in this whole thing wasn't about her. It wasn't about her. Like I said, I don't even think, they didn't even know who she was. They didn't even know she was murdered until they turned her head. Okay. So no, I don't think so. The guy wasn't checked in the hotel room was a documented 3/4. As witness stated, the guy, who knows? Let's see if I can find out. So you don't, okay, so maybe this is Rosetta's energy, because now we got this, because I definitely picked up on, she felt like that, she had nobody. So Rosetta, can you tell me, enlighten me about your situation? Oh, look, oh, wow. The King of Cups. Pregnant by. I don't know anything about that. Did you see that? I don't know. Did you read that, Joe? Because I don't know anything about that. I don't think she had any children. No, she didn't have any children as far as we know. So I don't know. But could that have been a problem? I don't know. But anyway, look at this. The King of Cups, the focus on the heart, the broken heart. So yeah. Oh, this is very sad. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. I didn't get that. I never saw that in the articles I read. Interesting. What do you want to say about that? Oh, all right. I've got her energy now. She thought her life was turning better. Look at, she got the 9 of Pentacles here. She thought she was going to be safe. She was going to be protected. She was going to be well taken care of. You know, she thought she'd met the man of her dreams, you know, all that kind of stuff. So, all right, Rosetta, I am so sorry. What else would you like to tell me? Woo! Just wanted to be picky. Sorry about that, you guys. What do you want to tell me? What else would you like to tell me, Rosetta? I know we've got your energy here. Hey, let's ask her. Were you pregnant? Were you pregnant with another man's child? Were you Aldebert? Huh. 6 of Swords. Well, God darn it. She was over it. Whatever was going on. She didn't, you know. Interesting. I hate to say this. She wanted it over with. Whatever was going on, she wanted it to be over with, right? Not in the way it happened, I'm sure. But okay, but tell me, Rosetta. You don't want to tell me about. Nope. Okay. Were you pregnant, Rosetta? Okay, she's going to tell her story, and I'm just going to go with it. Okay, look. The star. She's reiterating again. She really thought this was going to be her savior. This was really, truly. She thought she'd met this young guy, you know, and he was going to protect her and save her, and she was going to be happy. She was going to be calm and happy and in her life, and it was going to be wish fulfillment and happy, happy, happy. She really thought that. Wow. Okay, Rosetta. Can you tell me more, please? Is there anything else you'd like to say? I know you're being a little cagey. Oh. Now we get the King and Queen of Cups. This was love. I mean, I swear these people, even though how horribly, tragically this ended up, I believe she thought she was in love with him, and he might have been in love with her. But it's all about the love, the broken heart here. Oh, this is killing me here. Poor thing. That's interesting. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. What are you telling me about why the 3 of Pentacles now? It was something you were good at. You were sharing. What's with the sharing? What are you sharing? Okay, wait a minute. Nope. I just got blown off. I got told to get the clear cards. She wants to share something. Okay, she wants to share something, and then I got blown off onto the rest of the clear cards. So what do you want to share with us, Rosetta? What is it? Can you tell us, please? I'm surprised she came in late like she did. 1, 2, 3. What do we got here? Wow. King of Swords. King of Cups. Whoa. Whoa. What is this last card? Oh my gosh. Whoa. Boy, did I just have a full body response here. Sorry about this, you guys. The lighting's so bad. The 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands. What she's telling us, what I'm picking up on this, look at how those men stack up. Look at how those 2 males, the kings of thoughts and of emotions of love, they stack up right on top of it. And then with that 9 of Wands there, that's like the wounded warrior. So she's basically telling us that every relationship she ever had with any man in her life just was no good. That's the message she's sending right now. Is that's what she's telling us. That's what it's all about. Because look at how, I mean, it's just like, I mean, that's crazy. Both. It failed in thought, it failed in emotions, and it failed in her real world. Wounded warrior. So yeah, so that's what she's saying. That's what she wants to say. Every man in her life failed her. Every single man she knew. Probably, that maybe daddy on down. I don't know. Let me throw another card. So you still, is there anything, can you give us any more messages? Adelbert, are you still here? Or Rosetta? Who would like to give, Okay, 2 cards grab my hand immediately. Wow, the Fool and the 4 Swords. Fool and the 4 Swords. Okay, I'm getting that same vibe again where, okay, so I think this is that his energy once again, or definitely, but somebody really thought that they were going to get over it. And that's what I picked up earlier. Like they just thought that it was such a foolproof plan that what they did, they weren't going to get caught. That's what I'm picking up on that. Because it was a leap, it was a fool's leap. It was a fool's beginning. And they thought, oh yeah, this will all work out. It'll all be good. We'll be chill. We'll be all right. Okay. Interesting. I think it's all weird and wacky, you guys, because this is such old energy. Because it seems to be all over the place, and I apologize. I'm doing the best I can, but there's still, other than him. I mean, I really believe he confessed. He did confess. He did do it. And I'm telling you right now, Mama had a lot to do this stuff. And she felt like every man betrayed her in her entire life. And he hid and ran and hid. Because I swear he was threatened. I swear it was family pressure. But tell me, can you give me any other messages, please? What was 1? Okay, 2, 3. Wants me to throw 2 more. Okay. All right, what did we get? Page of Wands. All right. The Lovers and the 7 of Wands. Well, that's all, about getting the message and wanting to defend it. Who are we defending here, though? Because it sure wasn't Rosetta. Are you? Oh. Okay, let me grab this deck. And the Lovers and the 7 of Wands. Defending him. This is really odd. I'm not this one's really kind of throwing me because it feels like it definitely was within the relationship, right? But somebody was feeling, well, maybe this is her. Okay, is this Rosetta? Because she was defensive. Oh, are we talking about the sheriff? Let me ask that. Is that what this is about? Because you did want to, thank you. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you. She was scared. She knew something was going on here. I'm telling you. I don't know. I'm not picking up that other dude yet. I'm not, but she definitely was scared. She definitely got that information about the relationship. And she was like going, oh my God, I've got to look out for myself here. I've got to defend myself. So about him, that's probably why she went to, and I was thinking that right before too, about the going to whoever it was, the law in town. So, okay, so that was it. Well, tell me more about that then. What else can you tell me about that, please? Will we get to the Ace of Wands? Wow, why am I picking up a big nothing to see here? I think that she didn't trust, and that there was futility, that's why she didn't show up, that she felt like, and then she just told us she didn't trust any man, or, they always failed her or whatever. And with this, she didn't see it was going to do her any good. So that's why she didn't go. She felt like and we know that because the very first card I got here when I felt her energy coming in was that she had no support. If there was, it came in day late, dollar short, nobody, like I said. So, That's why. Okay. All right. So interesting how they're chatting back and forth. But I think, who is the one that took that leap of faith? Was that the other dude, maybe? Because this one seems so rando outside. Is this that other dude? About just an idiot that just, was throwing her a few coins for a good time? I mean, obviously the woman was living off the streets, basically. Oh, my goodness. All right, come on. Can you tell me, please, about Eight of Wands? All right. Around a lot of bombardment. The Hierophant again. The King of Pentacles. It just wasn't happening. I mean, it's funny. It wasn't going to get off the ground. And I think, I don't know if this is her now or him, but either way, in the energy of this situation here, it was just never going to happen because there was just too much SHIT hitting the fan. There was just too much bombardment going on in this situation. Had all to do about the traditional world. It had to do with the fact that they wanted to get married. Okay. Absolutely. And they wanted that stability. That's what it was all about. And somebody didn't like it. So tell me, I mean, I want to go back to Mama. You could tell me any more here. Oh, I just heard she didn't see it coming. So, well, obviously. But yeah, my guides just yelled at her. She didn't see it coming. She didn't see that. I don't think she thought he was going to kill her. Let's just put it that way. What do we got? Oh gosh, the sneaky snake. Oh my God, I'm going to win no matter what. Let me get 2 more cards on that. 5 of Cups. I'm willing to let it go. Wow. And then the 9 of Swords. Oh. Okay. Thank you very much. I like this now because guess what? Guess what I'm seeing here? This is almost what I would say divine justice. Okay? This is the message I'm getting off of this one. Because here it is, the guy that had to win, the guy that used the swords, the guys that used whatever knowledge, abilities he had to do that, and was willing to say, oh, well, spilt milk, I guess I can move on. But no, it cursed him. It was he thought he could do this. He actually thought he could do this. But it didn't. It ended up totally messing with this. But who is this? Who is this? It feels weird. It doesn't feel like him. I don't know. This is crazy. I'm scooching these cards. I want to get the clear ones on this. Who is the 7 of Swords? Please tell me who is the 7 of Swords. Let's get some clarity on this. Because somebody definitely was cursed. Somebody really got cursed over this one. So tell me, who was the 7 of Swords? Can you enlighten me on that, please? Who is the 7 of Swords? Ooh, right there. Ooh, 2 of them. Okay, just the 2. Okay. The Empress. I don't know. Because now we've got the Empress. So guess what? I'm telling you. The Empress, and now what is this one? It's got a butterfly on it. I think I have it upside down. Oh, the Fool again. The Empress and the Fool. The Empress and the Fool. On top of the 7 of Swords. I'm telling you what. That's who the mastermind, the plotter behind this whole thing, I swear, was Mama. I swear it was Mama. She's the one that came up with the idea. She's the one that planned the whole thing. Yeah, she was definitely the mastermind. All right. So why did you care? Oh, and that makes all the sense with the 5 of Cups afterwards. She didn't care. She was more concerned about what she was going to keep and didn't care about getting rid of the rest, right? I don't want you in my life. You're done. But it did haunt her. It did haunt her. So she got, yeah, I don't even have to pull on that. Now I see it. So it definitely, yeah, mama had a lot to do with this, you guys. She absolutely did. And thank you for cursing her and really giving her a bad time for the rest of her life. She did not have a good night's rest, I would say, for the rest of her life. All right. Definitely appears to be the case here. Let me see if you have any more messages. Is there anything? It's funny because she doesn't want to say. Rosetta, it just other than the little bit we got from her, you know, she doesn't want to accuse, but of course she didn't see it coming, right? But I still, there's this weird off energy over here. Tell me. No, he did it. He did it. He definitely did it. Tell me. Wow, 3 just went all by them on their own there. So tell me about this. Wow. Look at this. 6 of Wands. All hail the conquering hero. The Queen of Swords. And the King of Wands. Well, that's a weird message. That's a really weird message because that's getting what you want. So somebody did get what they wanted. Yes, absolutely. That's what I believe, Ava. But it's just like, I'm sorry, you guys, I'm doing the best I can. I don't know if it's because it's ancient energy or because there's so much, because I feel about 4 or 5, I feel a lot of different things here. And I still can't figure out who this is. So we're going to have to get back. I mean, she's here, he's here, Mama's here. And who's this? Who's this? But this is like, oh my God, this is insane. See, they felt this is victory. They got what they wanted. Who? No way, because you didn't sleep another night, another good night the rest of your life, Mama. So who was victorious here? Tell me something about that. Who benefited? 6 of Cups. Wow. I'm 2 right off the top with that. 7 of Pentacles. Okay. 9 of Wands. Wounded warrior again. Wow. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to go back again. See, here I'm getting the same message. You think it's his brother's energy? It could be the one over here. You're very right. I'm not picking up this. I think that rando dude was a rando dude. It might be somebody that just, like I said, paid for some of her time. This could very well be. This could very well be. But now what I'm seeing here, they're definitely, it was tied. Oh man, it was, there's nostalgia. So that's what I'm saying. It didn't happen fast. That's why it feels like it built. It was planned. I mean, they probably went through a few scenarios before they finally got to this desperate situation. But that's what it feels like, because there was a lot of time and really looking at it, putting into this. Yeah, I mean, this was calculated. This was calculated. Absolutely. Turn this card over. Let me ask about the brother. Can you tell me, is the brother the one? It's over here with the Fool and got his respite. Can you tell me? Oh. Okay. 4 Pentacles. And I was asking on that over there. I think it was all about the family and holding on to the family's wealth or whatever. I don't know anything about these people. I don't know if they were wealthy or what kind of standing they had in that town, the Goheen family. But it was definitely about hanging on to their reputation and what was good for them and all that kind of stuff. And the brother, obviously, I mean, he knew. That's all I'm going to say about him. He knew, because I know I I hate that name. Aldebrecht, whatever his name is, Aldebert. He definitely did it. I mean, he definitely did it, but his brother knew. And so that's why his brother's energy got jumped in here. And thank you for that. Because, yeah, I'm telling you, it was all about the family, and she wasn't suitable, and they didn't want her in. And I think there was probably other ways. That's probably why she was distressed. They were trying to, get him to get rid of her. Well, I don't know about that. I just heard maybe she was set up, like, because there's something weird about the not talking to other men. So tell me about that. Was this jealousy? Is that what it was? Did they ply him? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about their family. I wish I did. Tell me about. Walking away. We walking away. Give me 2 more cards on this. The world. Oh. Somebody's shutting me down here. I don't know who's leaving, but somebody just left the room. Okay, you guys, because I just got the Eight of Cups. That's walking away. And then I got the world, which is absolutely the ending, the finish. And then I got the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, which is, an obstacle in your physical world or something you've done over and over. Yeah, somebody, I wonder if they said they were looking for work and stuff, but somebody was a craftsman, because this is definitely somebody that worked with their hands, and they walked away and ended it. Is this the brother? It must be the brother. Whoever this is, whoever this energy is, it's almost like I don't care. I'm being wrongly accused of, because his younger brother did it. He did it. He confessed. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he confessed. And I thought that the other one, he's the younger brother, the Adelbert. So, yeah, I don't know. It just seemed like it was walking away. Oh, it was easier to walk away and end it than to keep up with it and keep doing it, to keep put up with it. It was, yeah, there was a finality to this. These people, thank you, made choices about her life, unbeknownst to her. But there was different choices made, but you're still being cagey with me. But you're right. I do believe the brother, he was full aware. He had full knowledge of everything that happened and went on. And I pick up an arrogance, because I really believe they thought they could get away with it because she was nothing, right? So tell me about it. Am I hitting on this here? Is that your big dirty family secret? Look at that. We can do it. We had the skills. Oh, the Five of Pentacles. Hang on. And let me see the Two of Swords. Oh, my goodness. Well, you know what? I feel like I'm being played a little bit here now, because now I'm getting this. Well, yeah, we did this. We admitted we did this, and we definitely didn't share information. They kept things kind of out in the cold and in the distance. But I feel like I'm being played here, because yeah, but it was still such a tough thing. It was so hard on us. Give me a break. But that's what I'm picking up from this. There's arrogance here. There's truly arrogance. So it was such a tough choice, huh? Okay. But what was the tough choice? It was probably just about their reputation, their family. Yeah. Tell me. Let me see. This deck is getting real low, so we'll know in a minute here. Oh. The Ten of Swords. Could that person be any more dead? Oh, okay. They had to kill his ideas first. We get 2 more cards on that. The Empress, yep. And then Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, he got worked on mentally big time. I think that really is what happened here. And it was definitely, once again, Mama. Mama had a lot to do with it. And I swear, we're just getting the same thing again about that. She got into his head. She absolutely got into his head and got him to take care of this. They're not. Exactly, Chris. Are you picking up on it? Because I know you're gifts boy. That's what I'm getting. They're being very cagey and they're like giving me little fragments. And I kind of get Rosetta. I mean, she just feels betrayed and just like she didn't even know. It's like, oh my God, she had such hopes. And then it was all dashed. And then now she's telling us, oh yeah, haven't had a good one yet. Never did, right? And then these smug people, Mama was evil. I wonder what they did. I swear this was real evil stuff here. What do we got? 2 of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the 9 of Cups. So now I got the 2 of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the 9 of Cups. See, Chris, are you picking up on this arrogance? You're there, baby. I know you are. Because this is like, okay, this was going on a while. All right. This was going on within these people, and they knew they wanted to do, they had to do something about it. They had to make a move because they wanted their happiness back. Yes, it does. It absolutely does. He is dead on accurate. I feel like I'm getting, like I said, I'm getting little Polaroid snapshots, and nobody really wants to give me the whole story here. Interesting. Let's go. Come on, you guys. Can you give me another message, please? What can you say about this case? Why? Is there anything else you'd like to? I felt that one. 1, 2, and 3. Ah! Check this out. I ain't gonna tell you. The Moon. Temperance, balance. And the Ace of Swords. They're not going to tell. They are not going to tell. They're just going to, they explained the story kind of, and, a little bit about what was going on and the heartache and all this junk. But at least we did get the reveal about the family's input here. But, yeah, now it's being very cagey. It's like these people really just still are holding onto their reputation, all that stuff. Because look at this. Oh no, we're going to keep it secret because we got to stay in control of this scenario. We got to make sure we're balancing it all out because we got to put out that idea, that new thought. This was a campaign. They ran a campaign, you guys. They ran a campaign. Kept secrets. So what are you guys keeping secret? Tell me. There's not much you left here. What do you got to say? It's amazing we haven't had the Death card. Let me see. Can you tell me? Okay, you're getting real tired. All right, there we go. Knight of Wands, 4 of Wands, and the 4 of Cups. She does. No kidding. Check this out. Knight of Wands. Charging in. Way. I get what I want. I stir up. I create all kind of mess. 4 of Wands. It was all about that marriage. That's the happy marriage card. And then check this out. Nah, ain't happening. It's rejected. It was rejected. See, she wasn't good enough for him. It's bottom line. She wasn't good enough for him. That's what they're telling me here. Rosetta's gone. I'm not feeling her at all anymore. She was, yeah. But they don't want to tell. They don't want to tell. Let's get the last few cards here. So, okay, you guys, I got you here. You were not going to allow her in your family. You weren't having it. Okay. We understand that. But why are you protecting after all this time? Who are you protecting? Page of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. They're just protecting themselves. It was all about it. They all knew. Sent the kid out of town, or came up all the crazy scenario stories and all that stuff. They all knew. And with him, it was he definitely performed the act, okay? But they were all in on it, and they just are covering their tracks. It was all about them taking care of themselves and their own stability in their life. They just, I don't know. They thought she was some kind of liability, or like I said, below them. All righty. So you guys just don't really want to confess anything, really, truly, do you? So, see if I can get Rosetta back. Rosetta, can you come? Can I get anything from you? Ooh. The Sun. Okay. Wow. Okay, now I'm moved. Because I was asking, Rosetta, she's okay. She's okay. She's okay. She got the Sun card. So she's free. So she's letting us know that she's okay. So we shouldn't worry about her and all that. And I thank her for that. That gets me. That gets me. So, but of course she is. She's on the other side now. So thank you, Rosetta. All right, you creeps. So what do you got to say? Give me another message here. What do you want to say here, Goheens? What do you got? Do you have any other message for me? Wow. 10 of Cups? You were just completely overjoyed, filled with happiness. Let's get 2 more. Oh, wow. The Emperor. Wow. Okay, so yeah, they were so happy because they took care of it. I mean, look at the 3 of Swords. The heartbreak was over. They kept, oh, thank you. I know if I just listen, I just know I listen. Yeah, that's what it is. They really thought that she wasn't good enough. She was going to break his heart. It was going to destroy the family, their reputation, all that good stuff. So that's what that was all about. I'm hearing destroy it. They were going to destroy it. The chance for happiness. They destroyed it. That's what they were doing. They destroyed it. You'll say that much, but you don't want to punk anybody out. They're still looking after each other. Thank you for that, Rosetta. All right, I'm going to get one final message because I only got a few cards here. So if the last thing you Goheens want to tell me, anything you'd like to say before I go here. One, two, three. What is this last bit here? These people are something else. Look at that. The Hanged Man, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Wow. I almost, because it feels like this message here is that, yeah, we thought it out. We chilled out. We waited for that information, got that new idea going on in our head, got the info. And, it almost feels like, with Fish Boy there and everything else, I like call the Page of Cups Fish Boy there. She was baited. Well, yes. Wow. We're getting a lot of details about how it happened because they baited her. That's what I'm getting. It was, once again, they thought they figured all this out. It was all about this potential new love that was going to happen, and all that. And they baited her, though. They baited her out there. See, it was all, wow. I can't let that go. You're not going to get off this easy. Do you see how they're withholding the death card? Do you see how I'm not getting the death card? Very interesting. Wow. Wow, P-Bob. I never expected this. You know, of course, I never know what I'm going to get when I do these readings anyway, but I did not expect this much from that side. But they're the ones that have the reputation to protect, right? All right, give me this last. You got anything else to say other than your arrogance? Because that's what it feels like. Right there. The High Priestess. Interesting. I just heard they thought that they were doing basically God's work. Let's see. Oh. Oh, followed by the devil. What is the last card? Oh my God, the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups. All right, you guys. Anybody out there knows tarot? I never want to see these together. Never, ever, 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 ever. Oh my God. They really thought they were doing that, but they weren't. And they actually celebrated it. They actually celebrated it. And it was definitely a collaboration. So once again, they're just letting us know, you know, they got over. They got over. They beat the devil. They beat the devil. And they won. They won, except for they did lose their son. She did lose her son. Why was he? I'm going to go. Why not? I want to know one more thing. We got down to still no death card. Still no death card. All righty. I'm going to make you play. This will be the last one because there's not enough. No, we're done. 10 of Pentacles. We're done. They're done. Where's that damn death card? Death card's in here. There's a death card. They would not let me have that death card. And what is in here? Justice is in here too. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, okay, my conclusion, you guys, was this was definitely a family, you know, a group setting here with the family. They all knew. They were in on it. Mama had a huge play in this. She was probably the mastermind. I think she worked on that kid like crazy. I really see that it felt like he caved. I mean, he just did. And there was sorrow, but I think it was only on his part. And of course, Rosetta's. But I'm glad to hear. I'm so happy that she did get that through for me because so it bothered me, like I said, on such a deep level. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here, and I'd be curious about in that time frame more of the police work. And of course, I'm no substitution for any police work or anything like that. And you do know this is for entertainment. I forgot to do my disclaimer. But anyway, you guys, it really does. That's what I'm getting from this. She was a poor, unfortunate woman that basically, you know, like had been abandoned and was probably the local eccentric, like they said, and finally thought she'd met some young kid. He was a young guy, you know, and they fell in love and were checking this all out. And the family put the kibosh on it and worked so hard on his young mind. Mama and brother, he was in on it too, that he actually did this. He actually did it. But they won't say why. They're not saying why. They're just saying they did it. They're just saying they don't want to point. They're all, I mean, if they were all in the room together, I think they'd all point at each other if you were trying to make them. They would do that. Otherwise, okay, guys, this is what I got, and I'm going to let it go because, well, we're at the end of the pile anyway. But I think we got the answers here at least. She's at peace. These people were monsters, pretty much monsters, and I'm glad that they did get haunted, and on her especially. I don't think she had a good night's sleep for the rest of her life. So good for that. But that's what I got, you guys. Very interesting read. Very interesting read. And thank you, Rosetta, for allowing me, and even the Goheens, even though all you did was CYA the whole time here. But thank you for giving me that for you. All right. I'm glad to know that she's at peace. And thank you, Cassie, so much. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you.
But I got to admit, this was a toughie. This was one of the hardest readings I've had to do with one of these stories. Like we've done a few before, Cassie. This one was crazy.
This was
Thank
awesome.
you. So thank you so much, you guys. And now I can be at peace, because like I said, this has bothered me for months about her. And so now I can know, because look how generously she gave that to us. So we know she is at peace. And these people, whatever.
It's sad, but that's good that she is at peace.
Oh my God, because yes, I got a little emotional on that one, because I was like so relieved, because she really didn't say much. She really didn't have much of a voice here. And she even said that in here, that there was nobody. If there was, they came in a day late and $1 short, and they're just, she had nobody. And she thought she did, and they didn't want her. Bottom line. Wow. All righty. I thank everybody that came here, and I thank Cassie so much for doing all that research and work, and all the people that hung in here and listened to this and spent the time. I appreciate it, because this was just something really getting on me, and I thank everybody for doing this. Thank you so much.
Go back and watch it. Go back and watch the whole thing. Go and do your own research too with Robert. Was that it? And then watch Bobbi's reading, because I don't know if I quite did it justice on the.
I'm really curious about the family, because this obviously was really, they were covering their butts. They definitely circled the wagons on themselves there, because like I said, they felt she was nothing. They felt she was nothing. She wasn't worth it and didn't belong in their family. And, oh, you silly boy. But why that it had to go to that extent doesn't make any sense to me. So what was...
I believe that happens. I believe that happens sometimes in true crime. You see this happening because they don't want.
And if she was pregnant, because I didn't see that anywhere, and if she was pregnant, maybe that was his baby, and that's when Mama really lost her stuff. Oh no! Now we really, we didn't want her in the first place, and now she's got your kid. You could see that might have added an extra complication if that was the case, but I don't know about that. So. But somebody brought that up. So, you never know. You never know what goes through people's minds. And I wouldn't know the mindset of somebody in 1891 anyway, because I'm now I'm not in 1891. But very, very interesting. Boy, they sure like to tell the story, and they really thought they got over too. They really did. But what is sad is they were also willing to sacrifice their own son, because the sadness I felt was from him for the act, but I didn't pick up sadness about anything else. It was more about their reputation and how well they pulled this all off. I don't know. Awful. All right, I'm gonna stop.
Sad. Thank you, Bobbi. That was very interesting.
Yeah, very.
It was nice to see what you got.
And tough. That was tough, you guys. That was a real toughie. I'm gonna tell you. They usually don't come this hard, but this one was tough. So thank you, everybody. Y'all stuck in here. Have a wonderful night, and thank you so much. And thank you again, Cassie. And I'll let you do whatever.
Let's do it. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you rewatch and you share. Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Let's switch this.